Columbia, Missouri. Take a quick outside. It's a little bit of a unique installation. Harbor Freight is here. We've got a medical next door. The idea is to take this where it says entrance and make that your entrance. I've asked him to swap out the exit door will be your overhead door, and that will be for loading and unloading. I've asked that they take the double doors and swap them in. One of the main concerns is going to be your entrance, your loading and unloading, as well as the storage of the yard ramp. Perhaps you could store it right across in here. It's kind of a fire lane now, but you got enough room. They suggested possibly giving you some spaces, kind of like where that bus is, and then you guys can move it back and forth. So that's something that you might want to think about. But just the operationals of getting a semi in here and loading it and unloading it is something that you need to think about. They'll also need to cut down the sidewalk area to make a ramp so that you can have a smooth transition. And I'm concerned there's a sewer right here. So I'm not sure how deep it goes or which way it runs, but that's something that certainly needs to be addressed and looked into. This is a turnkey deal, so the landlord's going to be responsible for all construction-related issues. Looking at what will be your loading door from the interior, you only have 8 foot wide, so they're going to have to move the door to the left as you're looking out, at least 2 feet to give you the 10-foot clearance that is required, because in order to get the showroom wall will start approximately where the fire hydrant is and run the length to the first column, which is 37 feet, and then kind of go back, which is 25 feet. So if you're looking at it from here, this would kind of be the view of your showroom as I'll walk back. So it'll give you a 37 by 25 foot showroom. As I said, I'd like to see the double doors moved over, give you more of an entranceway. All the carpeting will be moved, pulled up. He understands that. The ceiling height's great for the showroom. We could leave it as we get past these columns and also into the loading area. All the ceiling tiles and whatever else might be above it. You've got approximately a 13-foot area from floor to the ceiling tile now, and there's approximately another 3 feet above it from what I'm told. The lighting looks adequate for the showroom. All the lighting for the warehouse needs to be taken down and put within the trusses so that they could avoid being hit by the high-lows. Again, the sprinkler heads need to be raised and turned upward as well. You have a little office area that needs to be demoed in the back area. You've got 2 bathrooms. Both of them are ADA, along with a mop sink and a shower that we can't gain access to, but that's what's behind that door as well. You have a common door that moves into a common entrance or hallway that goes down into there. That's what's behind your space. You've got a 200 amp panel box. Okay. And other than that, the total space is 107 interior by 37 3/4. These are interior measurements. Again, I think your main challenges on this space are going to be working the logistics of the loading and unloading area with the landlord and the semis and the traffic that you're going to have. I also talked to him about putting the bumpers along the tenant separation wall. He didn't see a problem with that, along with adding 3/4 inch plywood onto the showroom flooring, which would be added into the scope of work. And that's all I got from Columbia.